Welcome back to Thistle Hill Farmstead. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing of this PetSafe extreme weather pet door. Now this is a medium size and I ordered this based on the size of our dogs. If you've watched my videos in the past, you know I have two dogs, two Australian Shepherds, which are kind of medium size. And on the website it does show you how to measure your dog. And here's actually on the back of the box, it shows you also. You measure to the height of the shoulder and the width, and then you can size your door. So they have a small, a medium, and a large. We've gone with the medium because our dogs are about, the biggest one, which is Charlie, is about 40 pounds. And shoulder height, 12¼ inches. I think he's around 12 inches. So I think this medium will work just fine for them, for both of them. Dixie is a little bit smaller, so it'll definitely work for her. So let's take a look at the box. On the front, it has a picture of the door here. It describes a little bit about it. This one is, it says extreme weather, and we're in Georgia, so we don't really have extreme weather, extremely cold weather, but I wanted something with multiple flaps like this so that it would keep the weather out. And this one actually has 3 flaps. It has an outside flap, which has a magnet on the bottom to keep it closed. It has an interior flap, which is a thicker insulated pouch, I believe, and then an exterior flap. So one on the inside, one on the outside, and one in the middle to kind of keep the weather out. And let's see, let's take a look at the back. As we said a minute ago, it does on the back, talks about sizing the door for your particular dog. It has some instructions of how to install it. I believe as we open this, there's hopefully going to be more instructions inside. And it actually has a, looks like a video that you can watch. So let's open it up and see what's in it. You may be able to hear our donkey, Bandit, out there. He's saying good morning to everyone. Okay, so let's crack it open here. And it looks like we do have a booklet in here. And this tells us what tools we need. It does talk about how to position and install it. So we'll go through that later during the installation video. And then this looks like it is a template, which is nice. So I assume that you put this on your door and you can then mark your lines to where to cut your door. And then in the box here, it looks like one side of the door. Now, one thing I liked about this unit is it came with this cover. This is a cover. Let me see if I can pop it off. There we go. So this allows you to, when you don't want the dogs to go in and out the door, you can just snap this cover on and it locks the door or closes the door so the dogs cannot come in and out, or I guess any other critters can't come in and out. So I like that. This is plastic. I did watch another video where someone had a door similar to this and they just kind of retrofitted a board that hung over the entrance, but this one came with this closure, and I believe you can actually order an additional one if you wanted to put one on the outside and the inside, but I think for us the inside would work just fine. This is the inside flap of the door, and as you can see, it is plastic and it has a magnet on the bottom, and it's pretty heavy. So when you see it holds itself closed when the magnet reaches there, so that's nice. Here is the part that goes in the door, and you can see here that it has this very thick flap here. And then it has another magnetic flap. So altogether, when you put this together, you're going to have 3 layers between the interior and the exterior. So it'll go something like that in the door. And you'll have 3 different layers, and I guess that's why they call it the extreme weather. But I liked it just because it's going to keep weather out. It comes with some mounting hardware. These are plastic screws. I don't know about that. I guess they're going to be fine, but I may invest in some actual metal screws. And I did notice that this cover has cutouts for hexagonal head screws, and these are round. So maybe, yeah, look at that. So maybe I will go and see if I can find some hexagonal head screws that will fit in here. These have a Phillips head end, and I assume you just need to hold that with a screwdriver. But if you have a hex head screw that fits in there, you should be good to go. Now these will be easy to cut off the additional length once you get it installed, but I don't know about the plastic. I guess it'll be good enough. And then finally you have these pieces, and they go in your door. Once you cut your door, they kind of go in your door like this to box up the door, the doggy door. So that's it. We've got a couple of pieces to box up the door. We've got the mounting hardware, the interior side, the exterior side. We have a cover, a template to cut your door, and the installation instructions. So the next step is to do the installation, and that'll be in another video. So if you look in the description below, I'll put a link to the installation video, and we'll see how that goes. Again, thanks for watching, and if you haven't already subscribed, remember to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell notification so that anytime we post new videos, you'll get notified.